Le'Veon Bell is being incredibly betrayed by the Pittsburgh Steelers as an organization. I'm talking about the players inside that locker room. I'm talking about the fan base in the city of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. What we're witnessing is an act of betrayal.
Let's look at the critical dates. We'll go through the calendar as we work our way towards September. Here is July, and I believe the most important date here would be the date the Steelers report to training camp.
This date right here means nothing to me. This guy's one of the hardest workers in the National Football League.
Steelers and Bell reopened communication this week, and they plan to keep that line open up until that deadline at 4 p.m. But they've been negotiating this thing for about 500-plus days, ever since Bell was tagged back in February 2017. $14.5 million is his tag number. He needs at least that per year on a long-term deal.
Both sides worked very hard to try to get a long-term deal done. This time, we just weren't able to do it.
With all that being said, would I have advised him to take the deal if I was his agent? Absolutely. Getting up there in the $15 million per year range, I've said all along, look, average per year wasn't so much a concern for me. It was how much money was guaranteed at signing. Look, he is putting himself at risk every single snap, and teams are going to look at him as a depreciating asset.
When would you report, if at all, if you were Bell?
When I got my money.
For them to offer the deal that they did to him, regarding only guaranteeing 10, and he's, guaranteed right now 14.5. I feel like that, that wasn't right. I don't feel like they gave him a fair offer, and I think, he felt the same way.
They're just trying to apply a little friendly pressure to get this guy here, preferably for Wednesday. That's really the biggest practice day of the week. That's when they put in their offensive install. They want Bell here for that. If he doesn't practice Wednesday, his chances of playing week 1 are not good. But Bell has slow played this the entire time. They want him here. They got James Conner. He's the contingency plan for this team. He would be the #1 running back right now.
I mean, if I was him, I would contemplate sitting out the entire season. The priority has to be going into 2019 free agency healthy. He has to get paid. He has to get secure. He had 406 touches last year. 406, 85 receptions, 321 carries, for crying out loud. This is a problem.
Now, at the end of this season, it'll be 27 going into next year. And they'll be like, well, you got a year or two left. We're not going to give you a big deal. So what's Le'Veon Bell's remedy? Well, if I sit as many games out as possible and I'm willing to pay those fines, I'm willing to lose about $8 million plus whatever it is. And I'm going to say, what wear and tear?
And surely Bell's teammates are backing their guy. What's that? Not at all? Interesting.
Here's the bottom line. You have players who feel betrayed by Le'Veon Bell because he told them he would be there last Wednesday before week 1. Obviously, there's some stuff that's going on. This man staying away is costing him $855,000 per game. The person losing money is him. What are you mad about?
I hate Le'Veon Bell this week. As of this taping, less than 72 hours before the Steelers open their season against the Browns, Bell still has yet to report to the team. Everyone thought he'd be in uniform and on the field for week 1. Bell himself even said so. Well, at least he tweeted as much. Here's this tweet from May 14. He posted, quote, 9/9/18. I can't wait. Hashtag just be patient.
The day after they didn't franchise tag him, you know what he should have did? Let him know I don't even want to be here. Do the Khalil Mack. I don't want to talk to y'all. I don't want to be here, and then move on. But when you say you're going to be here, and then you don't show up, now all of a sudden it's like, wait a minute, you're trying to send us to
Time. You know what?
What a level of sabotage almost.
And the Steelers, people will look at James Conner's production and they'll say they didn't miss him at all. Did they miss Le'Veon?
You absolutely missed him. Just because of the yardage that James Conner was able to garner, don't think that that is all that Le'Veon Bell does for this team. You watch this game and you watch them tie the Cleveland Browns. You know your worth, they know your worth, and they can keep being ignorant about it, but they will not win the Super Bowl or have a chance to beat the New England Patriots without 26 in the backfield.